Hey guys, it's RaiKoFX here, and basically what I'm doing is just a quick tip tutorial on how I made these tentacle looking things on my False HD contest entry, because some people were asking me how I did that. So let's just dive into Cinema 4D, and I'm going to go to our basic startup layout. Keep in mind that I'm on R13, so some things might be different, but you can find everything by just going to customization, commands, and then search for the particular tool that I'm using. So to represent the letter, I'm just going to use a simple object, whatever. Then I'm going to add a plane. Now the plane is there for the hair tag to connect to something, and so I can move it around more, and there's just more mobility for the placement of the hair tag. Now to put the hair tag in R13, we just go to simulate hair objects and add tag, and then you should have all of these guidelines. Now I really don't like having so many guidelines, so I just remove that down to like maybe 50, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter too much. Just my preference, and I'm going to increase the length. Now to move the hair, we go and click on our plane object, and we can move it from there. Also, what we want to do is lower down the count, because as you can see there's way too many hairs. So I'm going to lower that down to like 150 or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. Then to make the hair object like thick how I had it, we go to the thickness in our hair color tag type thing, and we'll just increase the root to maybe 8. I'm not too sure. We'll increase the variation just a little bit. And we'll go to our color, and we'll put our nice pinkish red thing that I had. Yeah, something like that. We'll put that on both sides. Now basically in the image here I had some lines that you can barely notice, but it's just a little texture, and how I did that is I made black right there and move these little guide things to be close, add another black line, and then a red one in the middle, and that's pretty much just a little texture, just a little bit of detail. Now specular, that's really high for my taste, and I'm just going to remove that almost completely. Just lower the settings to how you want, and we'll see how that works. Alright, that is a disaster. First of all, I'm going to actually just add an area light, because lighting is very important when you're using hair. So we'll put down the area light, lower the white level, just put a nice orange, and then have some shadow maps. Yeah, we'll render that out, and we'll guess I'll have another one. Alright, good enough, whatever. Man, I'm gonna be here all day just fixing my lighting, but whatever. It's just a tutorial. So that actually looks pretty much how I did it, and to get the hair tags to move the way I wanted them to, all you do is you go to your hair tools and then get your brush. You can also do this with a comb or other things like that, and you just brush the guidelines to how you want the hair to actually look. So yeah, you see how that kind of worked. Oh, and also I had some frizz in my hair, but just a little bit. We'll scale that down. And what that does is that pretty much just separates the hairs so they're not touching each other and they don't look as clumped up. But yeah, that's pretty much just how I had the hair tag in my contest entry. As you can see, I didn't have as much hair, and it's not as like the quantity of the hairs are not as much, but you can just lower the count and the segments and that stuff. But those are just the basics on how to do it. You can learn further things about hair on Grayscale Gorilla's blog, I think, or just Google it, like Google how to make hairs and that kind of thing. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.